name, etc., of the Bodhisattva Ratnaketu, and of the Bodhisattva Seekin. I exult over these, and also over the other Bodhisattvas which just now lead the holy life with Tathagata Akshobhya. In a similar way, the Buddhas in other Buddha fields proclaim the name, etc., of Bodhisattvas just now leading the holy life here in this Buddha field, and which dwell in the dwelling of perfect wisdom. And these exult over such as these. Subhuti, do the Buddhas honor all Bodhisattvas in such a manner? The Lord, no, Subhuti. But only ones which are irreversible and free from all attachment. Subhuti, apart from the irreversible Bodhisattvas, do the Buddhas in such a manner honor any other Bodhisattvas? The Lord, yes, here are others. These are persons belonging to the vehicle of the Bodhisattvas, who are strong in assimilating what may be seen as an enemy. These are just now engaged in learning this course of a Bodhisattva under Tathagata Akshobhya, and the Bodhisattva Ratnaketu, course is here on the pilgrimage of a Bodhisattva, and dwells, engaged in learning it. In addition, these Bodhisattvas which course in perfect wisdom, and resolutely believe all dharmas fail to be produced without, however, so far acquiring definitely the patient acceptance of dharmas which fail to be produced, as well as these which resolutely believe all dharmas are calmly quiet, without, however, having entered into accord with the irreversible domain over all dharmas. Any Bodhisattvas which dwell in this dwelling are honored by the Buddhas in the above manner. Bodhisattvas of whom the Buddhas proclaim the name, etc., and over whom these exult, have forsaken the level of the Sravakas, disciples and Pratyekabuddhas, and one can well see these come to be on the level of the Buddha. And these are predicted to full enlightenment. For Bodhisattvas of whom the Buddhas proclaim the name, etc., and over whom these exult, also stand in irreversibility, enlightenment and suchness. In addition to this, Subhuti, Bodhisattvas stand in irreversibility as, upon hearing this deep perfection of wisdom being taught, these resolutely believe in this, are not stupefied, do not hesitate or doubt, as in this resolute belief so it is, as Tathagata teaches these go on listening to this in greater detail, and as these make up their minds to listen in still greater detail to this perfection of wisdom in the presence of Tathagata Akshobhya, and as these resolutely believe from just hearing this perfection of wisdom in the presence of persons avowed to this vehicle of the Bodhisattvas which in this Buddha field lead the holy life. Thus I teach merely to hear perfection of wisdom achieves much. How much more is achieved by any who resolutely believe in this, who, upon this, take up a position in relation to thusness and progress toward thusness, and who, upon this, stand firmly in suchness and who, standing firmly in suchness and in all knowledge, demonstrate dharma. Subhuti, as, though Lord, one cannot get at any different dharma, distinct from suchness, what is this dharma which stands firmly in suchness, or which knows full enlightenment, or which even can demonstrate this dharma? The Lord, one cannot get at any different dharma, distinct from suchness, which stands firmly in suchness. This very suchness, to begin with, is not apprehended, how much less one which stands firmly in suchness. Suchness does not know full enlightenment, and no dharma is got at which knows full enlightenment, can do so, or does do so. Suchness does not demonstrate dharma, and this dharma cannot be got at which is demonstrated. Emptiness and dwelling in perfect wisdom. Sakra, deep, O Lord, is perfecting of wisdom. Doers of what is hard are these Bodhisattvas, which aspire to full enlightenment. Indeed, no dharma stands in suchness, no dharma knows full enlightenment, no one demonstrates dharma. And yet this does not cow these, nor do these hesitate, nor are these stupefied. Subhuti, you say, Kausaka, doers of what is hard are Bodhisattvas which, as dharmas as deep as these are being taught, feel neither hesitation nor stupefaction. But, as all dharmas are empty, who can herein feel hesitation or stupefaction? Who herein can even begin to raise a question of hesitation or stupefaction? Sakra, whatever the holy Subhuti is expounding, this he expounds with reference to emptiness, and he does not get stuck anywhere. The holy Subhuti's demonstration of dharma does not get stuck anywhere, no more than an arrow shot into the air. Now perhaps, O Lord, as I take into consideration Subhuti the elder, and teach as he thus teaches and expounds, may be one who correctly preaches Tathagata truth, a preacher of dharma, and one who declares also the logical sequence of Dharma. The Lord, so it is, Kausaka. As you come to teach and expound as he does, you come to be one who correctly preaches Tathagata truth, a preacher of Dharma, and one who declares also the Dharma's logical sequence. For whatever the elder Subhuti makes clear, this he makes clear with reference to emptiness. As the elder Subhuti does not, to begin with, even review or apprehend perfection of wisdom, how much less one coursing in perfection of wisdom. Enlightenment, even to begin with, he does not get at, how much less at one who knows full enlightenment. Even all knowledge, he does not get at, how much less at one who reaches unto all knowledge. Even suchness he does not get at, how much less at one who becomes a Tathagata. Even non-production he does not get at, how much less at one who fully has awoken to enlightenment. Even the powers Subhuti does not get at, how much less at one who possesses the powers. Even the grounds of self-confidence he does not review, how much less at one who is self-confident. Even the Dharma he does not get at, how much less at one who demonstrates Dharma. For Subhuti the elder dwells in this dwelling of the isolatedness of all dharmas, in this dwelling of the baselessness of all dharmas. And this is quite certain, this dwelling in isolatedness and baselessness of all dharmas, on the part of Subhuti the elder, is of infinitesimal value compared with the dwelling of a bodhisattva coursing in perfect wisdom, perfecting herein and dwelling in this. You see, Kausaka, except for the dwelling of Tathagata, this dwelling of a bodhisattva coursing in perfect wisdom, which dwells in it, surpasses all other dwellings. This dwelling is described as the foremost of all dwellings, as the best, the choicest, the most excellent, the most sublime, the highest, the supreme, the unequaled, the incomparable. It surpasses the dwellings of all Sravakas, disciples, and Pratyekabuddhas. So hear now, Kausaka, a son or daughter of a good family who have this aspiration to arrive at the highest possible degree of perfection of all beings, to arrive at the best state, the choicest state, the most excellent state, the most sublime state, the incomparable state, these do with diligence aspire to dwell in this dwelling of bodhisattvas which course in perfect wisdom, which dwell in this. End chapter 27.